Assalamu alaikum students. Today we'll see the difference between phrase and clause. Most of the time लोगों को यूं लगता है कि phrase और clause same चीज़ें हैं. There is no difference between them. लेकिन ये different हैं. So today we'll see the difference कि ये दोनों कैसे एक दूसरे से different हैं. Okay, first of all let's see the clause. You can see here in this example, Webster took the train. Here Webster is subject. Took the train is predicate. Predicate which starts with verb. और आप देख रहे हैं कि ये subject और verb का combination है. Subject और predicate का combination है. तो clause क्या हुई? Clause is a combination of subject and predicate. On the other hand, आप ये देखें कि phrase जो है उसमें subject predicate combination नहीं होता. You can see here, took the train. Took is verb, the train, it's a noun. So phrase is not a combination of subject and verb. It's just a chunk, it's just a piece of the sentence. ठीक है, तो मेजर डिफरेंस क्लॉज और फ्रेज में क्या हो गया कि क्लॉज में सब्जेक्ट प्रेडिकेट कॉम्बिनेशन है जबकि फ्रेज में दिस इज मिसिंग. लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड. तो अब तक आपको ये पता चला कि अ फ्रेज इज अ ग्रुप ऑफ रिलेटेड वर्ड दैट डज नॉट हैव अ सब्जेक्ट एंड प्रेडिकेट पेयर. इसके साथ साथ मैं आपको ये भी बताऊंगी कि फ्रेज की डिफरेंट टाइप्स होती हैं. ड्यूरिंग द वीक, वाज ईटिंग, cream cakes from the bakery, noticeably evil, immensely proud of us. आप ये देखें कि ये जितने भी मैंने आपको एग्जांपल्स दिए हैं, these are phrases. किसी में भी आपको सब्जेक्ट प्रेडिकेट कॉम्बिनेशन नहीं मिल रहा. और इसके अलावा एक बात और भी है कि ये कंप्लीट मीनिंग इटसेल्फ नहीं दे रही फ्रेज, अनलेस के इट बिकम्स अ पार्ट ऑफ डिफरेंट अदर पार्ट्स ऑफ द सेंटेंस, इट विल नॉट गिव यू कंप्लीट सेंस. तो अब हम देखेंगे टाइप्स ऑफ फ्रेजेस डिपेंडिंग अपॉन इट्स फंक्शन इन अ सेंटेंस. फ्रेजेस आर डिवाइडेड इनटू वेरियस टाइप्स और हम ये सारी टाइप्स डिटेल में देखेंगे. नाउन फ्रेज, वर्ब फ्रेज, एडवर्ब फ्रेज, एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज, प्रेपोजिशनल फ्रेज, कंजंक्शनल फ्रेज एंड इंटरजेक्शन फ्रेज. तो चलिए देखते हैं द डिटेल ऑफ ऑल दीज फ्रेजेस. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, नाउन फ्रेज. अ फ्रेज दैट एक्ट्स लाइक अ नाउन इज कॉल्ड अ नाउन फ्रेज. यानी देयर वुड बी अ नाउन और नाउन के साथ कोई ना कोई मॉडिफायर होगा, राइट. इट वुड बी अ कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ योर वर्ड और इसको हम क्या कहेंगे? नाउन फ्रेज. लेट्स सी द एग्जांपल. She bought a decent black shirt. So here you can see the focus is upon shirt. A decent black is a modifier. So हम इस सब को क्या कहेंगे? A decent black shirt is a noun phrase. Then a woman in the window shouted for help. Here you can see noun is a woman and in the window is a modifier telling us something about the woman. So a woman in the window is a noun phrase. One of our close relatives bought a beautiful red car. Now the focus is upon car. A beautiful red is a modifier. तो ये हमारे पास क्या हो गई? Noun phrase. Let's move. Now we have verb phrase. A verb phrase is the group of main verbs and helping verb. यानी इसमें क्या होगा? एक तो main verb होगा और दूसरा इसमें helping verb होगा. For example, she is writing a letter. You can see here, writing is main verb, is auxiliary. So this is verb phrase. He has taken his annual exam. Taken is verb, has क्या है? Auxiliary. So has taken is a verb phrase. She is waiting for her brother. Waiting main verb is auxiliary. So combination इसको हम क्या कह रहे हैं कि this is a verb phrase. I hope all of you are clear now about what a verb phrase is. Let's move. Adverb phrase. An adverb phrase modifies a verb, an adjective and an adverb. It would not be a single word, it would be a combination of few words like he stayed at college for a few hours, right? तो ये जो for a few hours है ये हमें बता रहा है कि stay का जो process था वो कब तक हुआ. So that's why it's an adverb phrase. The racer was running very fast. अब ये रनिंग जो है वर्ब और वेरी फास्ट जो है दिस इज मॉडिफाइंग रनिंग. तो ये हमारे पास क्या हो गई? एडवर्ब फ्रेज. नाउ लेट्स मूव टुवर्ड्स एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज. एन एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज मॉडिफाइज अ नाउन और अ प्रोनाउन. ठीक है, ये किसी भी नाउन या प्रोनाउन को मजीद एक्सप्लेन करेगी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, जूलिया इज अ वुमेन ऑफ गॉर्जियस स्टाइल. आपके पास वुमेन जो है ये एक नाउन है, जबकि ऑफ गॉर्जियस स्टाइल इज मॉडिफाइंग दैट नाउन, सो दैट्स व्हाई इट्स कॉल्ड एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज. शी लीड्स अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग लाइफ. So a very interesting is an adjective phrase and it's modifying the noun life. A lot of people don't sleep at night. She gave me a cup full of tea. I hope it's tea. Let's see. Yes, due to my picture I could not see it clearly. So full of tea is modifying cup. The focus is upon cup and full of tea is an adjective phrase which is modifying cup. Let's move. Okay. Prepositional phrase. A prepositional phrase is a group of words that begin with a preposition and usually ends with a noun or a pronoun. Prepositional phrase can be of any types. It can be adverb phrase, it can be adjective phrase, it can be of any type. It can be a noun phrase even. But if a phrase starts with preposition, broadly we say it a prepositional phrase. Please put the paper in the basket. So here you can see in the basket is prepositional phrase. I found 10 apples under the tree. So here under the tree is a prepositional phrase. Now we'll see the conjunctional phrase, and the conjunctional phrase works as a conjunction in the sentence. So here you can see you have few examples in front of you. As soon as you got in, he went out. So as soon as is a conjunctional phrase. We have to work hard so that we can win the next match. So that is conjunctional phrase here. I will attend the ceremony provided that you come. Provided that is again a conjunctional phrase. John started working early in order that he could finish early. In order that is a conjunctional phrase. Interjectional phrase. Interjections that have more than one words are called interjectional phrase. For example, what a pity, he is dead. You know very well that interjections are the sudden rush of feelings, the words which show the sudden rush of feelings. What a player, I won the first prize. Oh, please don't say that again. So what a player, oh please, all these are interjectional phrases. Now we'll move towards clauses. A clause is a group of related words that contain a subject and predicate. For example, Ali goes to school, she swims, she's writing. All these examples are showing complete subject and predicate combination. Clauses are also of two types: independent clause and dependent clause. Independent clause shows us a complete combination of subject predicate along with complete sense. For example, he goes to school. So here you can say, see here that he is subject, goes to school, predicate. So this is the subject predicate combination, and this clause is also giving us complete sense. For example, she is writing, he is cooking, the child is helping her mother. So all these are examples of independent clauses. Now let's move towards dependent clause. Independent clause, there is subject predicate combination, but the complete sense is missing. It needs the dependent clause needs help of independent clause to give complete sense. For example, because he goes to school. So here you can see that he is a subject and goes is verb. So there is subject predicate combination. But dependent clause always start with subordinating conjunction like because, and I'll discuss some more subordinating conjunctions with you. So in that case, because he goes to school, then what? We don't have the complete meaning. If it rains, as he works hard, while she's writing. So you can see in all these examples that the complete sense is missing. Subject predicate combination is there, but the complete sense is missing. So dependent clause always starts with subordinating conjunction. Here you can see some of the examples in front of you. Then, that, by the time, when, rather than, after, once, whenever, whether, now that, as soon as, until, as much as, before, since, so on and so forth. There are many examples of subordinating conjunction, and they have been discussed with you to make you understand that your dependent clause would always start with any of the subordinating conjunctions. So here I have brought an activity for you. You should pause the video here. Okay, and these are the examples of the phrases and clauses. You should take your time and see whether these are phrases or clauses, and in case they are phrases or clauses, what's their type. Yes, take your time. Okay, now let's move towards the solution. So here you can see the solution is in front of you. Swims in the water is a verb phrase. Sleeping on the floor, verb phrase. They will meet at the concert. This is independent clause. Over the horizon, a verb phrase. While she is sketching on the wall, this is dependent clause. She works at the hotel. This is independent clause. Extremely hungry right now, adjective phrase. If she works hard, dependent clause. On the top of the roof, prepositional phrase, I want to leave soon, independent clause, as soon as, conjunctional phrase. So here it ends. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any confusion, please write down your query in the comment section and I will answer it. Before leaving, don't forget to subscribe my channel, like the video, and see you in the next video with some other good topic. Until then, Allah Hafiz.